What if I told you that football has completely transformed from a simple game of kick the ball forward into a chess match with 22 moving pieces? In the next 8 minutes, we're breaking down every single position on the pitch, how they've evolved from the 1800s to today, and who's absolutely dominating each role right now. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never watch football the same way again. Picture this. In 1863, football was basically organized chaos. Players just chased the ball in a massive swarm. Fast forward 160 years, and we've got players who are basically position-specific athletes, some built like sprinters, others like bodybuilders, and some with the technical skills of surgeons. Let's start from the back and work our way forward. The goalkeeper, the only player allowed to use their hands, and arguably under the most pressure. Their primary role? Stop goals at all costs. But the modern keeper's job description is insane. Shot stopping, commanding the penalty area, distributing the ball with precision, and acting as a sweeper keeper who rushes out to clear through balls. Back in the day, keepers were just tall guys who could catch. Now, they're sweeper keepers, distribution specialists, and shot-stopping machines rolled into one. The evolution here is insane. Modern keepers like Alisson Becker from Liverpool don't just stop shots. They're quarterbacks launching 60-yard passes and rushing out of their box like a libero. Compare that to the 1970s when keepers barely left their 6-yard box. Today's best? Alisson and Thibaut Courtois from Real Madrid are in a league of their own, with Gianluigi Donnarumma and Marc-Andre ter Stegen right behind them. Each brings something different. Alisson's distribution, Courtois' shot-stopping, Donnarumma's presence, and ter Stegen's sweeping ability. Moving to defense, and this is where football's tactical revolution really shows. The core job is simple. Stop the opposition from scoring, but how they do it has completely changed. Let's break it down. Center backs are the last line of defense before the keeper. Their role: win aerial duels, make crucial tackles, organize the defensive line, and nowadays, start attacks with accurate passing. They used to be big, tough guys whose job was simple: head it away, kick it long. Now we have ball-playing center backs like Virgil van Dijk and Ruben Dias who can pick out a 40-yard pass better than most midfielders. Van Dijk is the complete package: leadership, pace, aerial dominance, and that left foot is pure silk. Dias brings that Portuguese technical ability with incredible reading of the game. William Saliba and Alessandro Bastoni represent the next generation. Saliba's pace and defending, Bastoni's left-footed creativity from the back. Fullbacks patrol the flanks with a dual role: defend against wingers and provide width in attack. In the 1960s, they defended, and that was it. Today's fullbacks like Reece James, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Theo Hernandez, and Achraf Hakimi are basically wingers who can defend. They're bombing forward, overlapping with wingers, delivering crosses, even cutting inside to shoot. They cover more ground than any other position. Alexander-Arnold might have the best crossing ability in world football, while Hakimi's pace makes him unstoppable on the overlap. The modern game has even created new positions like the inverted fullback, players who tuck into midfield when attacking. Pep Guardiola basically reinvented the position with players like João Cancelo and Rico Lewis. Midfield is where the real chess game happens. This is the engine room. They control possession, dictate tempo, win back the ball, and link defense to attack. Let's break down the three main types. Defensive midfielders. They're the shield in front of the defense. Their job: break up opposition attacks, intercept passes, and distribute the ball simply to keep possession flowing. But the role has evolved from pure destroyers to deep-lying playmakers. Rodri from Manchester City and Declan Rice from Arsenal represent the modern model perfectly. Rodri doesn't just win the ball back, he dictates tempo like a conductor, and his passing range is incredible. Rice brings that Premier League physicality with surprising technical ability. Aurélien Tchouameni and Eduardo Camavinga at Real Madrid show the French school of midfield excellence. Central midfielders, the ultimate multitaskers. They need to defend, attack, press, create, score, basically do everything. They're the workhorses who cover every blade of grass. Jude Bellingham is the perfect example of the modern midfielder. At just 21, he's scoring goals like a striker, defending like a center back, and controlling games like a veteran. Pedri from Barcelona represents the technical side. His press resistance and vision are unreal. Jamal Musiala brings that German efficiency with incredible dribbling, while Gavi shows you can impact games with pure intensity and intelligence. Attacking midfielders, the creative hub, the playmaker, the assist king. Their role is to unlock defenses with through balls, create chances, and score from outside the box. This position almost went extinct in the 2010s when everyone played without a number 10. Now it's back with players like Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne might be the best passer in world football right now. His vision and execution are just ridiculous. Martin Odegaard has become Arsenal's creative engine, while Luka Modric continues to show that class is permanent even at 38. Wingers have gone through the most dramatic evolution. Their traditional role was simple: hug the touchline, beat your defender, and whip in crosses for the striker. But modern wingers? They're basically wide forwards, whose main job is to score goals and create chaos in the final third. Modern wingers like Mohamed Salah and Vinicius Jr. cut inside constantly. They're goal-scoring machines who drift into central areas, make runs into the box, and finish like strikers. Salah's transformation from a traditional winger at Basel to a goal-scoring machine at Liverpool shows this evolution perfectly. Bukayo Saka and Phil Foden represent the English attacking revolution. Both can play anywhere across the front line with incredible end product, whether that's goals, assists, or just creating mayhem for defenders. Then you have the inverted wingers, right-footers on the left, left-footers on the right. Their role is to cut inside onto their stronger foot, creating shooting opportunities and overloading central areas. Arjen Robben popularized this, but now it's everywhere. Players like Vinicius Jr. and Kvicha Kvaratskhelia use this to devastating effect. Rafinha and Ousmane Dembélé bring that Brazilian and French flair respectively, terrorizing defenses with their pace and trickery. The width now often comes from full-backs while wingers drift central. It's tactical chaos that somehow creates perfect harmony. Finally, strikers, the goal-getters, the finishers, the players everyone looks to when you need a goal. But this position has split into multiple subspecies, each with different roles. Target men like Harry Kane and Robert Lewandowski act as focal points of the attack. Their job? Hold up the ball with their back to goal, bring teammates into play, win aerial duels, and obviously, score goals. They're like quarterbacks who can also run for touchdowns. Kane's evolution from a pure poacher to a deep-dropping playmaker shows how even traditional strikers adapt. Lewandowski at Barcelona proves that age is just a number when you have that footballing IQ. False nines have a unique role. They drop deep to confuse center-backs, create space for wingers to run into, and essentially act as attacking midfielders who can also score. Lionel Messi pioneered this under Pep, and now Antoine Griezmann at Atletico Madrid shows how effective it can be. It's not about being the furthest forward anymore, it's about creating chaos in the opposition's defensive structure. Pure finishers like Erling Haaland and Victor Osimhen have one primary job: be in the right place at the right time to score goals. They live in the penalty box, make intelligent runs, and convert chances with ruthless efficiency. Haaland's movement and finishing ability are from another planet, while Osimhen brings that physicality and aerial threat that makes defenders' lives miserable. Complete forwards like Kylian Mbappé and Lautaro Martinez combine everything. They can score, create, press from the front, and stretch defenses with their pace. Mbappé's role is basically to be unplayable. His pace, power, and technical ability make him unstoppable in any attacking situation. Lautaro's work rate and finishing have made him Argentina's go-to striker alongside Messi. From 11 players chasing a ball to these specialized tactical masterpieces, football's evolution is mind-blowing. Each position now requires specific skill sets that would have been unimaginable 50 years ago. The best part? This evolution never stops. We're already seeing new hybrid roles, new tactical innovations, and players who redefine what their positions can do. Which position evolution surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button if you learned something new, and subscribe for more football breakdowns that'll change how you see the beautiful game. Trust me, you won't want to miss what we're covering next week.